blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to appear. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend Mike, he's your man. And he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide.
Hey, good morning. What's up?
Yeah, here on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide.
It's raining. It's muggy. Ugly. I want to go back to bed. Hey, there's Howard. All right, what's cooking? Look at that. Oh my God. I'm trying to get this production thing down. Look at that, 19 seconds. We'll let it go down. There's the old camera. I got to work on that transition. But I have another month. All right. And look at that. 0. We did it. We did it, Shelly. I always used to forget the counter last year. I'd be talking for like 30 minutes and the counter would be in a 3-minute repeat. Turn it up a little bit. It's pretty low. Let me see. Turn it up. All right. So happy Monday. The rain indeed came back to Florida. We've been talking about this front for over a week now. It's the peninsula's turn. Hey, Katie, what's up? All right. So let's talk about some weather. We got some fun stuff to go over. Hey, what's up, Eric? Here's our boy Hunter. He's been very needy today. So, hey, good morning, all you coneheads. That's what we call ourselves. Hey, James, we're MWPs. Officially MWPs, Mike's Weather Page supporters. We're like a big happy family. Coming to you live from the ABC Fine Wine and Spirit Studio. So, all right. Hey, what's up, Marie from Kentucky? What's up? We got 2 Maries. Look at that. What's up, Bill? So, big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits for supporting us here located in sunny Florida. Not today. No sun today. We love them. For sure. Let's see what else we got here. So, let's see. What can I click on here while we say hi to everybody? Let's go to... I really didn't have too much open. I guess we can go to my page here real quick. Let's put on the old Florida radar while we say hello to some people. So we got a lot of things, I guess, to talk about. Let's put on the radar real quick. There we go. That's like the last several hours of radar. Hey, Carl Knight, what's up? Good morning, Jeff. Yeah, Bill or Bobby. Yep, Hunter snoring. What's up, Michael Faulkner? Hey, Aaron Jackson. I know Brantley, he does snore pretty loud. But he's getting pretty good at staring at the screen. He kind of knows his role. He just stares. He knows what he's looking at. Well, anyway, I hope you had a great weekend. Let's talk about what we did real quick, and then we'll talk about weather. We had a tornado warning last night in Pinellas County, north of me in Pasco. And then we had one this morning down in Hardy County. we showed us. Ironically, I was looking at the radar scope right before they issued the warning. It had strong signature right there west of Sebring. So we'll see if that verified or not. Don't forget to pick up your Hurricane Hunter beer, by the way. Got to support local. Big Storm Brewing. ABC sells it. Some other fine retailers for sure. But yeah, we'll put Hunter down. Let's talk about some weather. So we had some fun stuff Saturday. I was pretty excited. So Madeira Beach here, located in Pinellas County, invited me down to do Hurricane Expo, in case you didn't hear, but it was a very good success, I think. They streamed it live on our local TV channel here, and also on their YouTube channels, Facebook. So it got a good reach of people here in Pinellas County. I was very humbled to meet the Pinellas County Emergency Management. A bunch of those folks down there, fans of the page, and gave us some big props. So I appreciate them. Fire Chief down there in Madeira Beach, got to meet him. We had some great stories to tell on Ada, so that was cool, and a lot of local residents. And I got Phil was there to verify. Hey, what's up, Shelly? Cold brew? Ugh. I got hot brew, man. Look at that, fresh hot. We got 1 cup. But anyway, I'm going to share this link earlier, but look at this. I felt like the dude from NHC, what's his name, Graham? Something Graham? I don't know what the guy's name is. Ken Graham, I think. But they had me a nice projector, and I'll just play a second of it here real quick.
Of the bay. And we had the same pictures.
See, look, I'm pointing.
Down in the Keys.
I was
Craziest thing ever. I don't think anybody's ever saw it.
So anyway, it went really well.
And that seemed very
you're good at look at that. See these nice slides I put together for Ada?
Tampa Bay saw the highest surge at only 4 feet.
Graphics.
So you add that 4 feet to 2 feet.
Kind of acted like I knew what I was talking about. I faked it really well.
Put masking tape on the windows like a rookie, which you don't do.
So I'll share that. So big thanks to Madeira Beach for having me down here real quick. Really appreciate that. Another thing, we went to see the Tom and Dan show. Oh my goodness, that was crazy good time. Let me show you a couple pictures. So Tom and Dan are big supporters of our page, and so big shout out to all the fans there that came by and said hey to us. I was blown away by the amount of coneheads that were at the Tom and Dan show. So Tom and Dan has a huge audience, not only nationwide but in Orlando, and they support us big time. Hey Eric, I know I needed a laser pointer. I have one actually. I don't know what I did. I didn't know they were going to have the screen that close to me. But it was fun. We stayed there. We were kicking off the party early. All the statues have like nudity. What's up with that? That was the Grand Bahamian. There's Sam from she's part of the show. So we had a good time. Tom and Dan, appreciate that. My daughters. I want to show one more picture here. They got to meet. There's Tom. So Tom came out to say hi to the girls, Emily and Nessa. So that was fun. So met a couple dozen fans there at the show. I really appreciate you guys coming out and saying hi. All right, so weather. Check this out. So I got my little AccuRite weather station. We've already had almost an inch of rain. Well, half an inch of rain. Actually, we're at 0.41 right now. So we had a little bout last night when that tornado warning came through, and then we had a little bout this morning. Let's go back to radar. Let's take a look at what's happening weather-wise. Hey, Travis. Yeah, so the tornado was just north of me last night. It was radar indicated. I don't think it was the signature down in Hardy County today was a lot stronger than last night. But this is pretty heavy stuff. I mean, the lightning has been intense. Holy cow, man. I mean, has not lost any punch. Now, here's the deal. So the Storm Prediction Center has the line today a little bit more to the south than it did yesterday. Yesterday we had the line. So tomorrow the line goes back up a little bit. So the front's going to wiggle wobble. We talk about that wiggle wobble all the time. So today a little bit farther south. Take a look at Weather Nerds here. This I always love Weather Nerds IR. I think it's my favorite infrared satellite. There's a lot of them, but this is. So we got this block. Look at it. I posted this earlier. Look at it. Look at this. So we got a front, right? This is a front that died, and it's just hanging. This is the same front that we talked about all last week. Shelly, yeah, I do ramble on. I couldn't get Emily to take a picture about the nudity, though. She thought that was weird. kind of weird, I guess. Oh, and the paintings. Oh my God, I shared paintings. Oh my God, I got to go back to that. I can't. I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm not really an art guy, connoisseur. But look at these pictures. Look at this. What the hell, man? There's like a lizard. I don't know if you can see it. Guys, pelican heads. There's another one, like weird stuff, man. There's just weird stuff all around the hotel, man. So I had fun trying to figure out what that was about. But back to weather nerds. So here's what we got. So every one of these little white dots is lightning. Obviously, Middle Florida, man, we were strong. Now we got another couple cells coming in off of Fort Myers area. This is the one that's really intriguing me. I don't know what's going on down here. It's definitely been firing, not moving very fast. It's starting to get picked up on Key West radar a little bit. Massive blow up here, just off the coast. You can see it here also, too. Look at that. So there's the storms this morning. These are the ones that produced a tornado warning here in Hardy County right here. This little guy's coming ashore now. Here's this big old blob down there now. Not really going to do much. It's just kind of hanging there. Storm Prediction Center came out with this a minute ago. There's our threats today down there, I-4 South. We got a little bit there in North Carolina, all kind of lingered to this front. What they're talking about is thunderstorms and hail. Hail more up for the Carolinas. I know they got the hail down here. Anytime you get supercells, you get hail chance. So, supercells, hail. Hail! Hail! And if I did meet you at Tom and Dan, I was little bit, had a little bit too many of these little guys. So, if I said anything to offend anybody. But here's today, here's tomorrow. So here's tomorrow's, so we talked about this. So the front tomorrow is going to back up. And so it's not going anywhere. See, this is that lingering front. I said lingering. If I had $1 for every time I posted lingering in the last week, I'd have $20. Hey, George. So it was exactly a year ago that we came out with our Blobs shirt. Because one thing Facebook reminds me of, I saw stories of hail a year ago. In Florida, we had hail a year, fast forward till now. A year ago, we came out with the Blob shirt. Now we're getting Blobs in the Gulf. It's like clockwork. And I redid the store, by the way. I'm so proud. Finally, check this out. So they used to have all the products, like you had to go through 100 Drunk Donkey things to get to the next design. Well, now I got the featured products with all the designs, so you can find them easy. So here's the Blob shirt. You go to the Blob shirt, and then you got all your choices for products. But there's our Blob shirt. We made the Blob shirt last year. I watch Blobs. So that was it. That was a year ago. We were watching Blobs, and here we are a year later watching Blobs. So that's a blob. So when I say blob, it's nothing new to the page. I've been talking Blobs for a long time. So there's our first official Blob watch. And it's tied to this. Now look, this is kind of neat. This front is just hanging around. And this is typically how we get early season startup. Hey Leonard, what's up? Leonard is my John Wayne buddy, right? Didn't you used to have a John Wayne? But this is typically where we get early season starts, right here, boom. There is a low pressure area showing up on some of the surface charts. However, there's a lot of shear, so very unlikely anything's going to happen. But typically these fronts die, and you get little spin-ups of low pressure. And right now, you might see some posts about low pressure. Here, this is kind of neat. This is so neat. This is like weather porn right here. This is better than nudity at the Grand Bahamian. This is like real weather porn. Carl, we totally missed Dolly last year, man. We didn't get to play with Dolly's Blobs. Dolly only lasted a day. She was a couple hour blob. But anyway, look at this. This is neat. This is real stuff. This is real weather right here. Here's the front. Look, there's our front. Fronts always typically do this. This is so cool, man. This is like awesome. Here's your frontal boundary, right? You can see it clear as day. But look, down here, look. Spinach. You guys are going off this morning. Too much blob talk for Saturday, Monday. Oh, hey, look at this, by the way. So I shared this. I wanted to show you. This was, you can't really see it. I shared the picture. Well, you kind of see it. All right, look. So this was the Madeira Beach area with Tropical Storm Ada. And every one of these blue dots, they permitted for a demo because of insurance 50% rule. I couldn't figure all that stuff out. But these are all the areas that were affected just in Madeira Beach, all these homes. So it was lots of information that was very important to the local residents down there. They had another great map here that showed street flooding based on water line, and all those streets were underwater during Ada, and they measured all that from the water lines on the houses. So that was pretty significant. Red was 3 foot on the backside of the Gulf. The Gulf was here. Well, here. This is the intercoastal. Man, trying to do this backwards. That's the intercoastal. Here's the Gulf. So it was significant. That water came through the Boca Ciega Bay, came around, and it was amazing. A lot of information. So thoroughly, can't say enjoyed when we're talking about hurricanes, but it's quite a bit of information down there. All right, so here's that tail end of the front. So typically, hey, you could say, oh my God, we got tropical. It's got a little spinach, 850. Look at that. See, look at that. That's what we look at, right? It's even showing up on surface charts, low pressure. But the shear. Let's go to tropical tidbits. Oh, let's see if I get it right the first time. I always screw it up. So let's go to models. And we'll go to regions, and we'll go to upper dynamic. Oh, I did it. I don't know where it went. So here's your awesome shear map, tropical tidbits. It's not like the only map I look at, but it's a good indicator of shear. And early season, man, red is bad for tropical development. 50 plus knots. You can't even see my red marker. It's so bad you can't even see the red marker. You can see it down here. You can't see it over here. So lots of shear. So that's why we're not seeing anything. And you can look at our little thing. Let's just look at the models. Let's go to GFS and see. We haven't really done his stuff. So what we'd look at, low pressure down here. We just kind of see, it lingers. This is through Wednesday. So the front's going to linger. That's why we're going to get increased rains. And I got to show you the future radar, because we do have rains coming again tomorrow. But, there's just nothing really. It's just a lot of shear right now. Early season shear. So no signs. And we can go to one more site here. I always look at this model site. This is on a paid site, but we can take a look at it. Look at this. I mean, it's not 100%, but, we could still see any European ensembles not showing anything. Not that it's, I mean, I look at a bazillion maps, It's not like, he looks at a map and he calls himself a weather guy. So nothing showing anything. So crayon time. What's up, Monica? Hey, thanks, Monica. Appreciate that. Jason's got some video. Sanibel Causeway, excellent. There's a lot of stories with Ada. We didn't say spinach yet, Justin Moore. I'm going to have to dig out all the words. Blobs, spinach. We had a whole dictionary last year, and I hope I don't disappoint this year and forget to do anything. So, let's see. I got my Rays shirt on, by the way. Go Rays. Rays. I just saw Rays. They're playing later tonight, 8 o'clock. I love 8 o'clock Rays games. That means I can go to Chili's and watch it. Here's storm potential. We just showed that. That's down south. All right, so let's look at future radar. There's current radar. Let's look at a couple things. Let's look at we can look at live radar. Let me pull up radar scope here. Here's what we got. This is live look at radar coming to you live from the ABC Fine Wine Studios. Brian, you're here. All right. What's going on, Brandon Burdine? Hey, Brandon over there on YouTube. How you doing over there, buddy? What's up, Katie? How did you guys see the plane crash over here in the air show? That was incredible. It was a crash. Luckily, nobody got hurt. It was a water landing. But this is going on. Look at that. So everybody over there, Sebastian area, Vero, pretty strong storms. This is all pretty strong right here. This is all coming across the south part of Florida right now. So that's happening now. We got more brewing. So unfortunately for my neck of the woods, all this will be brewing later, coming across. Everything brewing in the Gulf. Everything's pretty much going east-northeast. Future radar, let's take a look at that because it's going to keep coming. You might have a little lull and you might see some sunshine. You might get excited and say it's over, but guess what? It's not because we have a lot more coming. Here's throughout the day. So let's just stop it. Here's 10. Let's go. Here's 1 o'clock. There's more. Here, look at all this down here. It's 1 o'clock. Here's, I'm being selfish because we got a softball game up here in Eastlake, so I'm hoping everybody gets it down south. It's the borderline is about right here today. This is 4 o'clock. It keeps changing. Again, I always talk about a wiggle wobble. This front, it did a little bit of movement here, changes so much. The fact is there's going to be a lot of people who get a lot. It's just a matter of the exact line is so impossible to figure out who gets what. You do get rain training, though. All right, so here's tonight, 5 o'clock. You get a little low overnight, like expected, but look what happens in the morning. Boom, this is 3 in the morning. Look at that. It might even make it down south tomorrow. This is tomorrow. Look at that. It could possibly make it to you guys tomorrow. It's supposed to be there next Wednesday, but there's a good chance that it could make it to you guys tonight. This is overnight. This is midnight. Let's see. That's not midnight. This is midnight. Here's midnight. So look at that. This is midnight, 1, 2 o'clock tonight. There's a chance it could hit South Florida. Look at this. This is tomorrow, 7 in the morning. So this is our secondary blob. So like I said, you might have a lull. This is overnight. You might think like you're waking up in Tampa and said, it's over with. But guess what happens? 7 o'clock, bam, more. More. It's noon tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that. And then, guess what? It does slowly, by tomorrow night into Wednesday, it starts to lose some. Oh, mine is spit. Sorry over there. My coworker. Somebody's getting married tomorrow? Hey, good job. How screwed are you? That didn't sound right. It's hard to tell. Look at that. This is tomorrow. So here's tomorrow, 2 o'clock. So again, you're going to wake up tomorrow to another round brewing in the Gulf. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. So we got another round tomorrow. Look at that. 3 o'clock tomorrow. So tomorrow, pretty hefty. It's 2 o'clock tomorrow. So again, but look what happens on Wednesday. All right, so here's Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. Look at that. There's our front finally pushing through. This is Wednesday, 11 a.m. Look at that. And then you might get some more rain. So makes sense, right? It's everything's pretty much. Hey, Brian, Charleston. I don't know. Well, I do know. Think about it. It's cool right now, right? These fronts have been sandwiched more on the upper Gulf. So anytime you get these fronts sandwiched between, the high pressure system, you got cooler weather right now going on in the upper part of the country. So you kind of got a blocking high in a sense that's keeping our fronts to the south. And that's why this lingering front's been hanging around a week or two. My mom and dad are going to Pennsylvania, and they're talking about 30 degrees here tomorrow up that way. It's just cool. Now, check this out, too. This is pretty significant weather news. But look at this. They're getting, we had snow out in Denver last week, but look at this. Middle U.S. again getting record cold, man. They're getting an Arctic blast, if it could ever pop up here. Let's leave that up again. I like that. Let's look at that. Pretty spinach. Now, this isn't so let's zoom out. So basically, so our little low is actually about right here. And the reason that we're getting all this here is, for a big part of it's shear. You know, it's just convergence off of the backside of this low pressure system bubbling right here. So again, this is nothing to stress about. But let's go back to NHC. There we go. All right, so this is the NHC map. Look at this. This is all record colds, man. We got freeze warnings, hard freeze warnings in Texas, Oklahoma, up north. I mean, look at this. We got snow again out west. Winter warnings again in Colorado north. So record cold temperatures coming down, and that's creating this boundary. I didn't draw that one very good. So back to your South Carolina question. There you go. That's kind of why. So you just kind of have this blocking pattern here, and everything's sandwiched right there. And you can probably see it on a water vapor map too really well. Let's take a look at a water vapor. Let's go to Conal US. Oh, let's see if it comes good or not. I don't know if it's going to come up good or not. Maybe. Let's see here. Let me just look at a picture. And you can kind of see it there. So the moisture. So, you know, there's your dry air. That's dry. And then this is kind of the line. And this is all the funneling going on here with this moisture coming into Florida. But eventually, this comes there, dries everything up. And so we do got storms too, by the way. I got to point out day 5 here on Thursday. I think day 5 is Thursday. What is day 5? Is day 5 Thursday or Friday? Thursday. So here's storm chances popping up again. So you can kind of see it here. I had it up earlier today. Here's Thursday. Where is Thursday? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I didn't it. Well, just a little bit. It didn't show up very well on that run. Why didn't it do that very well? Let's go to Euro. Take a look at that real quick. There it is. You know, there's a little bit of something. So I don't know, they're just showing this area here. Probably more hail. So Thursday, Friday, watching there, right here. Thursday, Friday, right here. And they don't really say, what do they say? So, just a lot of uncertainty, but that's the next system. Anyway, all right. What else is going on? So I'll slow down a little bit. Hey, Brian, what's up? 10-4. Shelly, I'm terribly slow. I don't know if it's from a busy Saturday. I mean, Saturday was busy, man. We went down there to the expo at 8. I talked for an hour. Drove to Orlando. Got very little sleep. Hung out at Church Street Station. Now it's raining. And then last night, check this out. Last night I was filming my drone last night. So we had I believe it or not, I kind of filmed toward that tornado warned cell actually. Here, I only did a clip here, but I'll rewind it a couple times. So this is my donkey cam. Let me rewind it. I'll just pause it here. How do you do that? Oh, let me try it again. Let's see. We'll pause it. What did it? Boom. Ah, crap. I'll try it again. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Ah. One more time. Boom. There we go. Anyway, I'll take a video. You got to see the shelf cloud. Believe it or not, this is the exact cloud that was tornado warned. This is looking north from my house towards Wesley Chapel area. And when I was out there flying my donkey cam, I was getting tornado warnings on my cell phone. The same, I was like, what the hell, man? So, yeah, so anyway. So, wow. What's up, Tammy? All right, anything else? Good. So, we're starting to get a lot more, hey, what, Aaron. Oh, yeah, I'll have to check that out, Aaron. But anyway, yeah, so NH, let's talk about hurricanes real quick. In case you're just new to the site this year, NHC did not change the start of hurricane season. They did announce that they're going to start daily forecasts 2 weeks earlier, though. So we're going to start getting daily NHC advisories. These little guys, these will be updated starting May 15th. They can't change the date. They want to change the date. The date will likely change to May 15th for 2022. Lane's getting snow. Is that late? Hey, before you know it, it'll be summertime. You'll be putting the mums out in about a month. But anyway, so these little guys we posted May 15th. All the long range forecasts are saying above average. You know, nothing to get too crazy stressed about because it only takes one. Remember that. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. We can have all fish storms. Now, remember, Bermuda's right here. We cannot call a fish storm. So you can't say it's a fish storm heading to Bermuda because they get mad. They're like, "Urgh. So let's say fish storm's this way. So let's say that there's a fish storm. That's a fish storm. Leaving Bermuda alone right there. So we could have 25 storms and 22 can do that. So remember, don't get too worked up on an above average season. They sure do like to get people worked up. Hey, Katie, yep. No more yellow spot. I know that was like a security blanket. It was like our little guy. So that's new. Hurricane season officially going to be getting updates in less than a month. And then, Colorado State, Weather Channel, Weather Bell. Who else had forecasts? I don't know. Everybody has forecasts. Everybody's above average. Aaron, I don't know that because that was their last official forecast. And look, they even have the wording here. See, look at there it is right here. December 1st. So their last official forecast was 9:55. And they still have the 10% listed. It's just not on the map anymore. It's like, where did it go? We have UFOs now, by the way. Maybe it flew away. But anyway, that's cool. So anyway, we'll be dealing with that. So, and the reason we're gonna have above average season, the biggest reason they're talking about it is the water temperatures are a little bit above average. So anytime you increase sea surface temperatures, you just increase the likelihood for tropical development. So we have, I can't do that graphic. So let me show you. We'll show you the reasonings of why they're thinking. So 3 things. 1, SST. That's sea surface temperatures are a little above normal. Okay? Another reason was Africa. Oh, totally. Look at that. I made an F. I went to college. Look at that. The rains down in Africa, they're going to be higher than normal. That's the long-range modeling. So we get increased rains in Africa. Actually, the main development region, this area is expected to be a little bit higher precip. So that just indicates there's a chance we could have more storms coming across the Atlantic. Doesn't mean anything. And of course, the big word everybody talks about all the time is La Nina. Not El Nino, La Nina. And that is expected, either that or neutral. I don't even know how to spell neutral. I did go to college, I swear to God. Look, I have to show you, man, just so I don't feel like an idiot now. Look, see, look, see. Look at that, see, no, that's not my real one. I got a USF one. Oh, it's way up top there. Darn it. Well, I did graduate at USF, so. I got my 2-year from St. Pete, and then I got USF. So anyway, I just can't spell. I didn't go to school to spell. That's what we have Google for. Did I see Whitney? What's that, Whitney? The Daily Brew. We went to the coolest little coffee shop too, by the way. God, it was so awesome, man. It was downtown Church Street Station. I wish I remember the name of it. Now I got dust all over my damn shirt from my damn. It was awesome. I told Julie I want to have a little restaurant here in Oldsmar called the Daily Brew. I want to have coffee in the morning and then beer at night, man. That's how my world lives. Lots of coffee, a little bit of beer. But it would be a cute little quaint place. I'd have like a old-time Florida feel with some hurricane stuff, some old classic Tarpon Springs hurricane footage. Just kind of like a local thing, man. It'd be fun. So, all right, anything else? All right, so that's it. We talked hurricanes. So, daily rain, we showed that. This little guy here, we're going to keep an eye on this little bubble. It doesn't really look like it's moving much, but I'd be watching close down the Keys. Some of the latest HRR is showing we could have storms tonight, overnight. So this is kind of new. Last night it was only showing South Florida, but now we're getting, like I said, wiggle wobble south. Now look at the latest 12Z. Right there, look at that. See, that's all from that blob. So look at this tonight. This is 1 a.m. 1 a.m. I can't fast forward. That's actually not 1 a.m. This is 1 a.m. Look. 1 a.m. This is 2 a.m. So 1 a.m., 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. tonight. Look. That could be that blob. I mean, this is where the rapid refresh models are great because they show on that little wiggle wobble. So we'll keep an eye on this tonight, overnight hours tonight. We could have storms brewing South Florida. But like I said, more than likely tomorrow, this is tomorrow morning, things start heating up again. So tomorrow morning, Tuesday a.m., all this is going to be coming across again. So, and that doesn't look like we're hiding from that. Look at that. That's tomorrow noon. Yuck. Anyway, so what's wrong with Whitney? No more drinking games. What's going on? Oh, heart problems. Hey, that's not good, buddy. You have a Brews and Booze coffee. That looks cool, Stephanie. Panama. We don't know what that thing is, Beth. That's just it's just part of these little mesoscale explosions of convection from these fronts. So it's not really a blob per se. It's more of it's just firing off of the front that we got. So we'll keep an eye on it for sure. You can see it bubbling right here. Look at that. It's so incredible to watch. But it could make its way to South Florida tonight. So I have to watch that one for sure. So, and if you haven't noticed, little bragging rights here. I just want to share. I changed the page here, but we are the winners of the 2021 Governor Hurricane Conference Tropical Meteorology Award winner for our page, Mike's Weather page. So props to you guys. That's a big honor because everybody else has won. It's either worked for the National Hurricane Center, National Weather Service, or state meteorology. So that was cool. All right, so we talked a lot. So I thought I was going to take a nap. Now I'm pretty wired. I'm trying to finish damn tax crap. And hopefully we get to play softball. Yeah, Shelly, the snow had to go. But yeah, I had a great time at Tom and Dan. I wish I knew half of you guys that came by and said hi. If you got pictures and if you were there, post them so I can remember. Because it was fun. Good times. All right, so we got everything covered. Appreciate it. So we're getting ready to start the season. And like I said, we'll be highlighting a little bit more of our supporters as we get closer. Getting ready to get into tropical weather mode, man. We'll have people tuning in and haven't been here all season long. So it's coming. Coming. All right. Cool beans. Well, as always, big thanks to Shelly, my buddy Phil. A lot of y'all met Phil this weekend. Phil works a lot behind the scenes for me. A lot of crap. It's pretty hard to manage 1 million followers and TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and emails and, doing these little conferences. And it's pretty awesome. Remember last year we had a lot of videos shared on the Weather Channel, and City of Oldsmar used a lot of stuff for presentations, and it's fun, man. I enjoy it. But takes a army. Thank you, Asha. I hope so. Yeah, Shelly, he was the one that fell asleep first, I will say. But the girls had a great time. It was a great experience. What a cool thing Tom and Dan had, man. They had 2,000 people there, and it was pretty neat. So we've had a lot of people want us to do something like that, and we were gonna do a cruise in March this year before Corona hit. And the guy that was helping me a couple years ago, he's still on it. He still wants to do it in March next year. So I can see that concept working now because it kind of brings everybody together. It's like a pretty awesome little meet and greet thing. So we might do something fun like that. Who's got the best place to get coffee in Oldsmar? Who's that? Don't know. Who wrote that on there? There's a place called First Watch. I don't know who wrote that. Man, there's a lot of people on there. Hey, Edward. Hey, you're visiting. Hey, you know what? St. Paul, my wife graduated or was born in Bloomington, Minnesota, a little suburb of Minneapolis. So, welcome. Oldsmar doesn't really have anything famous for coffee shop. That's what me and Phil were talking about. But First Watch is on 580. It's kind of cool little place. And Daddy's Grill's really good, man, for breakfast. It's called Daddy's Grill. It's kind of a local place. So it's good times. All right. Cool. Well, I'm going to do a little updating. We're going to talk about the storm threat for later, possibly for South Florida. Might be unexpected down south overnight. We got a lot of fans and sailboats and whatnot, so you got to pay attention to that down in the Keys. And that's about it. So I don't see anything else going on to talk about. Sean, what's going on with Sean? I see something on YouTube. I have to read something. Breakfast would be good, Whitney, but man, I gotta stop eating, man. I gotta slow down. For sure. Hey, Brandon just sent me a video. Brandon Burdine. What's this? Oh, that's some heavy stuff. Let's see if I can bring that bigger. I don't know if I can bring it bigger. Check that out. So that was today, I reckon. I don't have any audio. Let me rewind it here. Holy cow, Brandon, that was pretty intense. Yeah, I know we had some strong. There we go. That was from our fan Brandon. Just messaged me that. That looks tropical, man. It's got that look at thunder. Oh my god, that's intense. Good video, thanks. Appreciate sharing that one. That was good. Oh man, I just lost Facebook too, by the way. Darn it, oh well. All right. Yeah, tornado warning in Zopho Springs. Yeah, we were on it, man. So yeah, pay attention. So daytime heating today. Who knows what's going to happen? Because I've already seen sunshine today. So if we get any little breaks and get some sunshine out there, there's a chance these little storms could surprise us with a little more severity. So just because we're in dark green doesn't mean you can't get severe threats. We've already had 2 tornado warnings and we're only in dark green. So this is the next line here coming our way here, and looks got some heavy stuff heading towards villages right now. Cape Coral, all this will be coming ashore soon. All this is building across the middle parts north of Okeechobee. And like I said, later today we're going to watch down here in the Keys what's brewing out here, this little guy. And we'll see if this makes its way to the south tonight. That's the big question mark. So I'd pay attention down South Florida overnight. Could be some surprise storms to watch out for. And that's not looking at future radar. That's looking at this simple fact right here. We got this continuing blob blowing up. So we'll keep an eye on that. Right? Right. Cool. All right. Hey, listen. So we'll see you guys Wednesday. Appreciate all the support down there, everywhere. And I'll keep an eye on things. Maybe I'll take a nap. I doubt it. I'm pretty wired now, so I feel like I got bags under my eyes. It's tired. There's a 5-day rain map, by the way. So there you go. All right, have a great one. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Toodaloo. My mom, Toodaloo. My folks used to say Toodaloo. What the hell's Toodaloo mean? There's my donkey koozie, by the way. You gotta have one of those. We'll end the show with a donkey koozie.